I am East Baltimore. You know, East Baltimore is me. I was born and raised on the east side of Baltimore. We had a house on Igger Street, 1644 East Igger Street, where it all started, where I was, raised at. I was born at Baltimore City Hospital. At the time, the city of Baltimore owned that hospital, and that's where most of the citizens in Baltimore had their children. I've been in East Baltimore my entire life. There's nothing like East Baltimore. And all of our infrastructure that we had here, all of our stores, all the things they talk about building in communities now, we had that. We had our butcher shops, we had our toy store, our shoe store, our furniture store, our grocery store. We had everything that we need in our community. And during the rise, we had our movies. We had like the Park movie, the Biddle movie, the Ritz. We had the Apollo Theater. All that was in East Baltimore, and it wasn't no food desert during that time. Now you can't find a market in East Baltimore unless you come here. It's always been that divide. It started with the older politicians. They had this feud because West Baltimore thought they was better than East Baltimore and vice versa. But when I got on the council, me and Kiefer Mitchell, Kiefer was from West Side, East Side, we kind of like mend that fence a little bit, even though West Side still don't accept us, as you probably know. We can't go west and plant and win an office in West Baltimore. Oh, he's from East Baltimore. No, you can't do that. But West Baltimore can come to East Baltimore and run for any office and win. It's always been this East-West divide, And when I became a council person, I wanted to fix that. And then when I became president of the city council, I really fixed it to the point the East Side say, hey, where you at? We don't see you. You spend more time over in West Baltimore, Northwest Baltimore, and West Baltimore than you do on the East Side. But I was trying to build those relationships over on the West Side so that, we can cut that East-West, stuff out. The East Baltimore Medical Center was the first medical center in the country that was built and owned by blacks. We built the Chance Center, which is on Gay Street, right off of Falls Way, that gives we gave thousands of jobs to young people, taught them building trades and all kinds of work skills that they can get, jobs. There's a great Blacks and Wax Museum on North Avenue that a lot of people think that Reginald Lewis was the first African-American museum, but it wasn't. It was the Great Blacks and Wax. And, they could have moved downtown, but they wanted to stay in the hood, in the neighborhood. And that's another jewel that we have right here in East Baltimore. But we had Sears and Roebuck at the corner of North Avenue and Hartford Avenue. That was a big department store there where we all went shopping. And then if you look where the Black Cemetery used to be at, where now it's a food depot, that was a black cemetery where they had to remove the bodies in order to build that shopping center that's right there right now. And so from my understanding, they say there's still some bodies that's left on that grounds there. But, that helped build the fabric of East Baltimore, where we got to know our Italian friends, our white friends, our Jewish friends, because most of the Jews owned the stores that was right in our community that gave our parents the credit that we need until our fathers got paid to pay the bills off. So, they helped contribute to this East Baltimore culture as well, because most of them had the stores. The Italians had stores, the Jews had stores. We might have had one or two black-owned stores in East Baltimore, but they didn't thrive that well as the other stores, because that old saying, their water is colder than ours, and we never really supported our own, But that's changing now because there's a lot of black-owned businesses that's springing up all over East Baltimore, West Baltimore, all over the city of Baltimore that's offering healthy eating, like vegan food, which I'm not, that's not me. But, my wife and some of my friends, they love the vegan food. So they're introducing healthy foods. Even the markets are introducing healthy foods to people because of the high blood pressure and cancer rate in East Baltimore. I would like to see East Baltimore be the East Baltimore that we had before, where we had our teachers, our doctors living right in their own neighborhoods. Our schools, when the snow was knee-high deep, we still went to school. Because the school was right up the street from where we lived. There was no such thing as closing schools. We didn't have air conditioning. They opened up the windows, and we got that fresh air in there. I like to see better schools in East Baltimore, newer schools in East Baltimore. I just like to see East Baltimore thrive with all of the things that we need to be a healthy neighborhood.